Good morning, Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We're out here doing a 2-car driveway and sidewalk. Let me show you what we have. Okay, the sidewalk slab stops here. We have the normal build up. And we'll go to the right. Property line is right there. So we got some normal algae build up in the driveway as well, with some algae here. Walkway. And the front door pad, we're gonna hit that. These are, I don't know what kind of marks those are, if that's rust or what. Okay. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We are in Clearmont, Florida. 2-car driveway. Standard 2-car. This is nothing big at all. That was my customer. We did this driveway 1 year ago. We are treating it with a 1.5% mixture. Right in that corner there, I had applied a rust removal, which is One Restore. It had some rust staining there. They said he had put a trampoline out and it had dropped some drops and turned into rust, so we just removed that complimentary for him. So we was here doing the driveway and sidewalk and the walkway, and I'm going to rinse off the little area right here in front of the door. This driveway we cleaned a little bit over a year ago, maybe like a year and a month, or about 13 months ago, 14 months ago. Anyway, normal build up, normal thing. We're going to use a 19-inch surface cleaner to get it done. Stay tuned for some surface cleaning. Okay, here we are, 19-inch surface cleaner called the Iceberg. And we're going to go ahead and take care of this driveway. Well, this is the apron. They like to call this the apron part of the driveway. I like to take care of this first, if possible, on these little small simple ones. We start our pattern and cut it out and get the apron in the first part of the sidewalk before we get to this to the driveway. And just to break up this stuff so it makes it, for me, it seems like it's easier to rinse down, because we're going to get a lot of mud build up from the top. So I like to break this up before I get to it so it slides down a little easier. Anyway, the 1.5% sodium hypochlorite mix has already softened up everything and got it loose to where we can go over it with our surface cleaner. On this job, since it's a smaller job, we're only using the 5.5 GPM pressure washer. We're not using the 10 GPM. We're using the 5.5. I didn't have much water when I arrived at this location. They have low water flow, so I didn't want to crank up the bigger machine because we might have a problem with pulling the water down too fast. Anyway, small job, so we can knock it out with this one. Stay tuned for some more cleaning. Okay guys, we are completed here. Let me show you the results. The driveway is drying right now, it's wet. We put a little post treatment on the sidewalk edges where the trees were. We had tanning stains, so we post treated that with the pump sprayer. We stopped right up in there where you see the dirtiness. This sidewalk over here, still wet with a post. Those guys did their driveway yesterday. This is the driveway. It's drying up, so it'll take a couple hours for it to dry completely. Driveway, walkway. We just rinse this off right here. Okay. We're off and rolling to the next one.